it's Amanda, and I'm coming to you with a very exciting video. I have a package that showed up at my P.O. box, and this tells me that somebody sent me something, and I don't know what's going on here, but it's a package from Birmingham Pens. So I'm going to open this. This is a surprise. I did not order anything from Birmingham Pens. I did not order anything from their last releases, so I'm hoping that there's a note about who this is from so I can properly thank them. But I'm going to open this real fast and I'll be right back. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to do some swatching. So let's see what we have. Thank you so much, Vicky. I know exactly why she did this, and she's just as sneaky as I am. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you so much. So we have Flagstone. In my never-ending quest to find one of their new formulas that matches Flag Gray, I'm going to have to find my card. We have California Raisin. We have Sasparilla. We have Victorian Plum. And we have Pennsylvania Fieldstone. If I were buying the inks, these are all the ones that I would have purchased. Thank you so much, Vicky. You are sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Okay, let me find my Col-O-Ring card because we're going to need to do some comparisons, especially of that Flagstone. And I think some of these pinks and greens, I want to see them next to some of the ones that we just did. So let me go get that and I will be right back. Okay, I did not find all of the colors that I wanted to find. This is like most of the cards that I need to put away. I think what I need to do is I think I need to make a Birmingham ring. Like I separated out everything, like I separated out Sailor and Van Diemen's because I have so many of them. I think I need to make a Birmingham ring. I think it's time. Here's wrought iron. We'll see what that looks like next to that. I'm missing my chrysanthemum card. And a couple of the purples that I wanted to compare to. So that's a bummer. But we're going to get started because I've wasted enough time. Okay, thank you. Vicky, thank you so much. You are an absolute gem of a human being, and I'm so happy to know you. So let's go ahead and get these out. So I have 5 inks to swatch. 5 inks to swatch. Okay. Oh gosh, where do I start? Okay, we're going to start with Pennsylvania Fieldstone because that's just what I have sitting here. So if I remember correctly, this was a real interesting sort of color. Can't remember if it was like gray or like a dual shady what's it? Zoom out just a little bit. Okay. These are from CraftingVicky. This is a crisp formula. Pennsylvania Fieldstone. It's like a gray, it's a brown, it's a pink. It's a pink. It seems like it's a grayish pinky brown. It's weird. I kind of like it. It's kind of like, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say what I think it is. Like, okay. Okay. I've just watched the ink flight, so this all happened on the same day. I love it. It does that like, it's like pink with like green tinge. I love it. Let's get some tomo over paper too. Sorry, that was probably really loud. This is so weird. I love it. I love it. Okay. And I forgot to write the ink on here. Totally just like smeared it. That's okay. Okay, next up we have I'm flabbergasted. Thank you again, Vicky, so much. We have a Victorian Plum, which looked like a real pretty purple. I wanted specifically to compare this to Hydrangea. This is one of the ones I can't find. It's from CraftingVicky. I think these are all crisps. This one is. Ah, that's so pretty. You'll probably be seeing some of these in 30 Inks 30 Days in September. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I have to start thinking of that. I'm gonna have to start planning because I have way too many inks to choose from. I'm not doing a themed this month. I'm just kind of doing whatever I feel like. Kind of like, just whatever inspires me. It could be a sample. It might be a sample I've had forever. It might be something from one of you. It might be a bottle of ink. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. I love that color so much. I love these dusty purples. Oops, shoot. I meant to put that on the toner paper too. Oops. Oops. You know what? I'll do this later. I'll do the... Well, no, because somebody might want to see it. I had so many plans to like organize the ink and stuff while I was off. However, I did none of that because I got sucked into playing Elder Scrolls Online. I think I mentioned this in the last video. But yeah, totally 100% sucked into this game. It's just, I'm having, I can't even necessarily say that I'm having fun because I feel like I'm just mashing buttons, but it's a good time. So this is California Raisin, which I don't know if you can see what it looks like. This is a more bluey purple. I think this is also a Crispius. CraftingVicky. Oh, I love it. Oops. Oops, I did them in the wrong spot, but that's okay. So pretty. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting. The Tomoira paper is sitting right here. I have to put my brush over it to put it in the water, but I keep forgetting to do it. I love it. Next up we have Sasparilla, which is a brown. I'm like obsessed with Birmingham browns and grays and purples lately. Like I'm just obsessed. But this one is so pretty that I just couldn't stand it. Oops. Knocked the camera, sorry about that. Oh, I love it. It's kind of a purpley brown a little bit. Oh, I like it a whole lot. I like that very much. Oh, I put way too much down on this paper. It's fine. It's a very big swatch. But I only have one more ink left, so it's fine. I like that very much. I can't wait to see what it looks like dry. Last but most certainly not least, we have Flagstone. In the swatches on their website, it looked like it's actually a whole lot like slag gray, and if that's the case, I might have to buy like 100 bottles of it. Cat hair or something on my finger now. Oh, this one feels really good. This feels really good. I'm feeling really good about my chances on this one. If that's the case, I'm going and buying a very large bottle. A very large bottle. Multiple large bottles so I can use it all the time. Oh my god. Now I won't know until it dries because slag ride is oh my god. I am so happy right now. We're gonna let this dry, and I'm going to be right back. Hi everybody, we are back. Yeah, I don't have much in the way of comparisons while I was gone. I was trying to find some of the missing cards that I wanted to compare to, and I can't freaking find them. I thought I found them, but it's a ring of Van Diemen's ink, so I, as always, have to do some more organization. But I wanted to, I should get like a clean paper. We'll do it. Well, before we move on, let's look at our swatches on the Tomoe River paper. This is Pennsylvania Fieldstone. This is Victorian Plum. This is, where did it go? California Raisin. This is Sasparilla. I love that. And this is our, oops, you can't even see it. Let me zoom back out. Sasparilla and our Fieldstone. So, before we move on, we'll get some clean paper over here. Do some. Here's our Fieldstone, and I have, it's not that one. If you want to see it next to, zoom in a little bit. Oops. Do it like this. Pennsylvania Fieldstone. Here's what it looks like next to Montmoril. So it's different than that. Sailor Gentle Pesh, in case you have that and wanted to see. Here's Duquesne Incline. Psychedelic Magenta. Tea Variant Sweetheart. It's nothing like those. Fruit Punch. And the one that I really wanted to compare it to was that Chrysanthemum, and I don't have that here. Also, it reminds me of Sailor 252, but that is also not on my card, and I didn't realize it when I did the Sailor video last. So there's that. So there's that. We'll show these off together in a minute. We have Victorian Plum and California Raisin. Now I can see the differences. This is a little cooler. This is a little warmer. There's subtle differences though. This seems like it's a little more pink. You can see it in the scribbly. A little more pink. But yeah, and then we have Robert Oster Viola. So it's kind of a comparison if you have one of those inks. I think putting this one in the middle, you see how blue that runs and how that's a little more pink, but they're very close. They're very similar. And then we have, what was the other one that we had? We had, where's Sasparilla? Where's Sasparilla? Oh, there it is. Sasparilla. I don't grab anything to compare that one because it's just a pretty brown and I love it. I love it. And then we have Flagstone, which here is my slag gray. Now it's definitely a little darker, although the writing is a little lighter. Could have just been the dip pen. The sheen or the shade, like there's kind of a halo. It's not as red, but I can see a little bit. But I inked up pens so we can do writing samples. But I think this is so far the closest that they've had. Here it is next to wrought iron, which is a little darker. It's kind of like in the middle. This kind of leans a little, I'm not sure if it's blue or green that I'm seeing, but yeah, I like it. So we'll show off the whole set of inks that we have received from our dear friend Vicky. We have Pennsylvania Fieldstone. Crazy dual. I love the dual shadiness that Birmingham's getting into now. Victorian Plum. When I run across the cards that I'm missing that I want to compare these to, I will definitely be showing them off again, probably in a currently inked video. And Sasparilla. And then I'm going to zoom back out. And then we have our Flagstone. Overall, I'm very pleased. We are going to do some writing samples with Flagstone though, because I have to see this for myself in a pen, what this looks like. Move those out of the way. So I have the original Slag Gray in my TWSBI. I have it in a TWSBI because I just have a million TWSBIs and it's easy to have the right. I want to compare the same size in the medium. So this is Birmingham. This is, I don't know, let's see, can we see how they look in the pen? My inside of my TWSBI looks like weird on this one. I also have to, I cracked this section, so this might not be a great, this might not be a great comparison, but this is Birmingham. Birmingham Flagstone. I didn't see any of that. Okay, I zoomed way too far in. Flagstone needs to dry, but it does look like it's a little darker than Slag Gray. I don't know if you can tell it. It's practically negligible. I'm gonna do this. Here's what the swipes look like. They're different. They're different. I would say they're different. The Flagstone definitely looks a little darker. Yeah, Slag Gray definitely looks a little different. I'm having to nitpick it though, but I do notice. That this seems a little more gray. I love this ink though, and I feel like this is probably the closest that they've gotten to the original formula of Slag Gray, even though it's different. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't know what's going on with the middle or the inside of this one though. It's been cleaned, but it's like, I'm gonna have to like clean it. It's weird. It did that with Lita Tay as well, and I cleaned the pen and thought it was fine, but now it's still doing that. So I wonder if like the inside wasn't as finished or as polished. I'm not sure, but yeah. Anyways, I'm happy to have Slag Gray in a pen, and I guess we'll be seeing these in a currently inked very soon. Really, what is going on there? That's weird. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Vicky, for the lovely gifts. Where's my swatches? No, that's not it. Once again, we have Flagstone, Sasparilla, oops, Victorian Plum, Birmingham, California Raisin, and Fieldstone. Thank you so much. Vicky, you are a gem of a human being. I said that earlier, but I'm really excited. Thank you so much. Thank you all for watching. Thank you again, Vicky, for sending these lovely inks. You 100% didn't have to do that, but I know exactly why you did it, and thank you. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again very soon. Take care. Love you. Bye.